This Saturday night, we have an absolutely incredible Fight Night main event. We have Arman Tsarukyan, number one ranked, taking on Dan the Hangman Hooker. Now, I've got to be honest, I do think Arman Tsarukyan is going to win this fight. I mean, he's got all the tools. In my opinion, he is one of the best fighters in the world. He has striking, he is wrestling, he's got good clinch work, he's got submissions, in the regional scene that is anyway. He can defend takedowns, he can take you down. No matter where the fight goes, Arman Tsarukyan is incredibly comfortable. He's got a wide variety of attacks. He's got a crazy axe kick. He's super flexible. And he's just an unreal athlete altogether. He is so good. And I really think he's a bit of an underrated fighter. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he truly is. And I think that's because he's not beaten a lot of elite competition. His two best wins are Beneil Dariush and Charles Oliveira. And the Charles Oliveira fight was 19 months ago. That was his last win. So he's been out of the cage for a long time. If Arman Tsarukyan wants to win this fight, I think he has to use his wrestling. That's the key for him. If he can take Dan Hooker down, I think he'll be able to get the win. He's got nasty elbows on the ground. Vicious ground and pound. And I just don't think Dan Hooker will be able to deal with the attacks of Arman Tsarukyan on the ground. Speaking of which, his opponent, the Hangman, Dan Hooker, he is an absolute warrior. This guy's a psychopath. He will go tooth and nail. He loves to stand and bang. He loves to fight. He's a fighter at heart. A real fighter. He doesn't hug people on the ground. He stands there and he swings for the fences for however long he has to. 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds, even 1 round. Does not matter. Dan Hooker loves to stand and swing. His best weapons are probably his kicks, because he is quite a bit taller than the rest of the division. And in this case, Arman Tsarukyan, he is much taller than Arman Tsarukyan. So I think kicks are going to be a really important weapon for him here. He does like that body teep up the middle to the gut. That is a good weapon for him. He needs to stay up. He needs to be off his back. He needs to keep it in the middle of the cage as good as he can, because that's where he's going to win the fight. If Dan Hooker's going to win the fight anyway, it's going to be on the feet. He's got a great chin on him, and he's got some really good kicks on him. He's got good power in his hands as well. And I think he has the ability to knock out or TKO Arman Tsarukyan. Arman does have a decent chin on him himself. He has taken some big shots in the past. I just don't see Dan Hooker winning this fight. I just can't see it. It's not there in my head. I think Arman Tsarukyan is going to take Dan Hooker to a decision. I don't think Dan Hooker's going to get stopped. I think he's too tough. Dan Hooker's got such a great chin in him. I mean, the absolute war with Poirier. That's probably my favourite fight from the COVID times, just because you could hear every single shot slapping against each other. It was absolutely tooth and nail, brutal back and forth. I mean, after the fight, Dan Hooker looked like he was about to die because he went so hard in that fight. He got beat up so bad by Poirier, but he still went all 5 rounds. Just an absolutely brutal warrior. He will go to the end. He's got good cardio as well. But with all that being said, I do think Arman Tsarukyan gets this done. I think he's just the better fighter. And I think he is the only one right now in the 155-pound division that has a chance of beating Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria versus Arman Tsarukyan would be an absolutely incredible fight to see. Both of them are great strikers. Both of them are great wrestlers. Both of them could submit each other. Both of them have got brutal ground and pound. It would just be an absolutely superb matchup. I understand Paddy versus Ilia. That's the money fight, you know. That's where all the hype is. That's where the build-up is. But Arman Tsarukyan versus Ilia Topuria is where true skill resonates. I really hope we get to see that fight one day. And I think Arman Tsarukyan will become a champion in the UFC. He is such a good fighter. I really wish he would have fought more often, instead of just waiting around for a title shot like a wuss. Because that's what everyone's doing now. Everyone's just waiting around for title shots. Finally, we have some movement in the top section of the lightweight division. And I think Arman Tsarukyan will beat Dan Hooker by decision.